All right, everybody. Samori Benjamin here with Toronto Blue Jays infielder, rookie infielder, Charles McAdoo. Charles, man, great to meet you. Thanks for joining me, man. And yeah, so we're at Yankee Stadium. Probably your first time here, definitely as a player. Is it your first time here overall?
First time at this field ever.
Awesome, man. So what's it like to be here, first of all?
I would say it's pretty cool. It's definitely a pretty cool experience to be here.
Yeah, man. And so you're from California, right?
Yes, sir.
The LA area?
The Bay Area.
Bay Area, okay.
Yeah,
Bay Area up north, okay. So yeah, man. So growing up, how did you get the passion for baseball?
My brother needed someone to play catch with, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, and I was his guy. When he's 5 years older than me.
Cool, man.
Yeah.
Cool. So how did he get the itch for baseball?
That I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not too sure.
How many black kids in your neighborhood, your area, school growing up were into baseball?
Not a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't have too many friends from my area playing baseball with me, but there was a handful. I would say a handful, not a lot.
Did you grow up playing other sports?
I grew up playing a little bit of basketball, a little bit of soccer, but mostly t-ball and baseball, I would say. Yeah.
So, and as a fan of sports, were you a fan of basketball too, or not really? I mean football, but not really.
Yeah, I was a big college football fan growing
College football
up.
fan.
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. So just growing up, so I guess playing catch with your brother, just doing that right there, that really got the bug for you to want to play baseball. And the other sports you weren't as interested in.
I was really interested in football, but football was a little dangerous for me as a kid, and parents did a good job of keeping me away from that for as long as they could, but they couldn't do it forever.
Did you have any favorite teams, favorite players growing up?
And in all sports?
All the sports, yeah.
All the sports. One of my cousins, he was a coach for the Miami Heat, so I was a big LeBron fan growing up.
Bob McAdoo.
Bob McAdoo, sir. And for baseball, I was a big A's fan. Coco Crisp.
No doubt.
Yeah. And then for football, Danian Tomlinson, because he wore 21. 21 was my favorite number. And I was a Michigan State fan. Aaron Burbridge is my favorite receiver to watch on Michigan State.
Okay. Awesome, man. And you mentioned your uncle, you mentioned LeBron. I'm a big LeBron guy too, and that's very important because a lot of haters out there for LeBron, but I'm always in arguments. But LeBron and, first of all, your uncle Bob McAdoo, you brought it up. How are you two related?
Second cousin. Yeah, second cousin, related to him through another one of my cousins named Orpheus.
That's very cool. So so seeing him and seeing what he did, his impact, and seeing the Heat and LeBron, did you get a chance to go down there for any games at all?
I actually haven't been to a basketball game ever.
Really?
Yeah, never been to a basketball game.
Wow, man, we got to get you to some. I'm sure now that you're a pro, that's going to change. Got to go to a Raptor game or something.
Right?
They just got Kawhi there, hopefully. So it should be pretty good for Toronto this year. Yeah, man. So I'm interested. LeBron. How did you become a big LeBron fan?
I just grew up watching the Heat, and that was my favorite team growing up, and now I just really liked what he did over there, and all the players over there are really cool to watch as well.
Cool, no doubt. And did your uncle your cousin played so long before you were born and all that, before you started watching the game? Have you ever got a chance to really see much of his highlights?
I actually, when I was a bit younger, I actually did see a highlight of him playing horse against Pistol Pete Maravich.
Awesome, man. That's amazing. I wish I could see that. That's two legends right there. Okay, so now growing up in the Bay Area, in terms of baseball, what was the competition level like in the Bay Area for you growing up?
In what way?
Just like the talent level that you had to go up against on the youth field, Little League, junior high level, high school, all that.
Oh, I would say it's really good. I'm seeing a lot of guys that I played against and some guys that I played with that are in the big leagues or in professional baseball right now, which is really cool. Yeah.
Who are some of the guys you grew up with? That you played with and see now in the big leagues?
I played with a guy, he's on the Brewers right now, Kyle Harrison. I played with another guy that's in the Brewers organization. His name's Blake Burke. Chris Santiago, he was with the Mets. Kyle's my age, Blake's a year younger than me, and then Chris is a year older than me. So
did you ever cross paths with Dusty Baker's son, Darren Baker?
Oh, I did. I actually played him my freshman year of college. He was at Cal. I was at San Jose State.
Yeah. So San Jose State. So you played there. So how did you end up going there to go to school and play there, and how was that experience for you?
The way I ended up there, I got really lucky. The coach was right down the street from a summer ball game that I was playing at, and he walked down to University of San Francisco twice to go see me play, and he offered me a week later.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's incredible how things like that can happen sometimes. So, infielder, did you play infield your whole life, or you play outfield too?
I've been an infielder my whole life, but I've been dabbling in outfield every so often. When I was incoming freshman, they told me only chance I was going to play is in the outfield. And I was an outfielder for a year, and I got back in the infield the next year.
How was the transition for you in college going from outfield to infield?
It was a bit difficult. It wasn't very easy, but I mean, I was also play football, and I would compare it to playing free safety of sorts.
Okay. Yes. Now, what conference is San Jose State in?
The Mountain West.
Mountain West. So what was that like? The competition in that conference, and how that was for you?
It was really good. It was actually some of those guys are also in professional baseball too. Okay. Some of those guys were in that conference that I played with.
Nice man. And you got drafted Pittsburgh, what, 2023?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so one of the later round, 23rd round?
13th.
13th round.
Yeah.
13th round. So what do you remember that being like, your experience when you found out you were getting drafted?
It was actually really cool because I later realized that somebody that coached me, two coaches that coached me in high school were coaches there as well. So that was really cool. John Tucker and Kalen Smith. Those guys that coached me when I was a freshman and junior in high school. It was really awesome to see them again, especially in a professional setting.
Okay, so you get drafted and you go to the minor league, which is a grind. And what was the biggest difference for you from college ball at San Jose State to minor league baseball?
I would say pitchability. A lot of pitchers got much more command of their stuff, and I feel like they just knew how to pitch me especially more.
Right.
Pitch to me.
And now, you experienced the business. I know you got traded in the minor leagues. You got traded about around a year after you got drafted. So, what was that like for you to experience that?
That was one of the craziest experiences I've ever had in my life.
Yeah?
Yeah, I had no idea what was happening, and it was right before a game. I was about to go out and stretch, and next thing you know, I was in a truck on the way to Binghamton, New York, to go play for the New Hampshire Fisher Cats with the Blue Jays organization.
Right. So how did you process that at that point?
That was tough. I didn't have too much time to do it because I was playing pretty soon after. So it took me a little bit into the offseason to really like sit with it and process and realize it.
And you played some of your minor league ball in Buffalo, one of the Blue Jays minor league affiliates and all that. So your cousin won the MVP, I believe, when you played the Buffalo in the NBA. So what was that like to be able to? I'm sure some people there were talking to you about your cousin and all that. So how was that experience?
That was pretty cool to be in the city that he played in as well, and people remembered his name very well, and to also have that name and also go be in that city was awesome. And get to meet some of the people that he knew there and all that.
What was the toughest part just about being in the minor leagues?
I would say the travel and the different places all over the place. The players, some of the players, they're just real. It's just real.
No doubt. So now, you got called up this year, I believe in May, the first time you got called up, and your first game you hit a home run. So that's amazing, man. Unbelievable. So what do you remember what it was like when you first got word that you want to get called up to the big leagues, and then what was that like first?
I couldn't breathe. Yeah, I couldn't breathe, and my heart wouldn't stop beating fast. It was unbelievable.
So what do you remember your debut being like, your family being there, and all that?
It was awesome. It was amazing that so many people could make it out there on such short notice. It was amazing that my brother could get there, and it was just awesome. It was awesome.
Was the game in Baltimore or in Toronto?
The game was in Baltimore.
In Baltimore, okay. So you homered in your first game. So what was that like?
It was cool because I've heard stories about people like blacking out for it, but I got to watch it the whole way and feel every emotion and feel everything. It was awesome.
No doubt. Has there been a pitcher that you grew up watching that now that you got to the big leagues you face, and that kind of might have been a surreal moment for you?
I would say that yes, Chris Sale. I grew up watching him pitch for the White Sox and the Red Sox, and then facing him when we were at the Braves place. That was unbelievable. I couldn't believe that. That was amazing.
And how did you fare against him?
I believe it was 1 for 3, 1 for 2, or 1 for 3.
Nice, man.
Yes,
You got a hit off that. Nice. What's been the best part so far about being in the major leagues?
Just meeting all the different people, I would say. All the different people and from all the different places. Like, that's always a big thing. Like me, I like to find out where people are from and where they are in the moment. So I think that's cool, getting to see everybody and where they're from.
Yeah, and you mentioned your older brother, got you into the game. So what's he thinking now? How has he been seeing his little brother make it this far to the big leagues?
He may be over the moon about it. He may be almost more excited than me. I think he loves it. He's always in my ear, always in my corner, just really excited to watch me go.
That's beautiful. A couple more for you. So you get the chance to be here in this playoff race with the Blue Jays, who last year actually made the World Series. But what's it like? You guys are a half game out of a playoff spot. What's it like to be able to be in the middle of this playoff race here?
It's fun. It's fun to be around these guys and do it with them and do my best to play my part and help the team win and get to that playoff.
What's it like to just be able to carry the McAdoo name out there on the ball field? Like I said, not a lot of lap ball players, not a lot of McAdoos in MLB, and you're out there doing your thing.
It's great. It's great. I'm glad to have it on my back. It's one of my old coaches once said that the reason why I'm here is because someone gave a crap about me, and I got to play like that too.
All right, Charles, last one for you. Of all your teammates you ever had on any level, who's the most talented teammate you ever had?
Huh. That's a good question. I have a lot of talented teammates. That's a really good question.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I'm going to have to get back to you on that one.
Okay.
I don't know about that.
Okay, so when I see you next time, I'm going to get the camera. Okay, Charles, got to give an answer.
Yes, sir.
All right, folks. Toronto Blue Jays rookie infielder Charles McAdoo doing his thing. Charles, man, thank you so much. I appreciate you, man.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, folks, we're back.